Baka, you're gonna be missed? Why? Am I 070?
Reborn of salt and brine.
Remember what we
Alright, let's do this. 1 win to NHL, EU West. 6 ends away. We gotta lock in. That looked balanced as fuck. Wait, that looked really balanced? Wait, keep that in the game. Nah, I'm kidding. Heimerdinger is the last champ I should be calling broken.
Toss him to the
burn something.
I can't believe this guy's a challenger Heimerdinger player, though. He's a challenger Heimer one trick.
I lost my ship, but not my soul. Never. Everyone pays.
I do have second win.
3 months in a row.
So apparently I missed my coaching appointment.
What I do.
Co-sign here. Co Steady taking a tier 1 3 months in a row. Did you have it under the exact same name? If you, because I had one person who had a coaching today, but they didn't leave their. They didn't leave their. They didn't leave their Discord, so I had no way to contact them. If that was you, you're a noob. Also, that was a very dumb dive by them. Wow.
Carve my name in their skulls.
It wouldn't let me link my Discord? Oh yeah, I saw you booked for 2 sessions, but they were the same thing. Okay, add me on Discord. My Discord's solarbacca. You can always just add me, and I will, I check. That's not where I TP. Okay, Leeson is giga ahead now. Bro, that was such a dumb dive that they did. Pop JGF. My F.
A turned back deserves a knife.
You know, I did take Axiom Arcanist. I feel like I should have gone Sapphire Crystal. Oh, but I couldn't afford it, right? If I could, I should have gone Coal Refillable.
Words mean nothing. Flesh carries weight.
Are you
Enemy double kill.
How did this guy just get a double kill?
Mercy sank with my ship. Everyone pays.
Okay.
Hate is a child.
That was a mistake. I'll be honest, this Heimerdinger, he's trying his best to cook, and I appreciate it. We might go AP ourselves this game.
My hate in the
I'll just tell. I don't want to use my GPL to push. If LeBlanc died to that, that would have been a bit pathetic, I'm not gonna lie. That was like a nothing,
back to Bilgewater. A reckoning approaches.
You have slain an enemy.
That's huge.
Always watch your back.
Hey, and shoot fire!
How they try. I'll burn it all down if I can't have it. Scum. A slow death will be their reward.
Damn, I should have taken Mana Flow ban. I took Axiom Arcanist. At least I have 11 seconds off my ult, but like, look what I'm struggling with.
Everyone pays. Never trust a baby, right?
An enemy has been slain.
Kill. More powder. Betrayal steams like salt on a wound.
Can't really stop Heimerdinger. I apologize, bros.
Splinter.
Wait, let's think about what build we should go. There's the Collector Infinity Edge build, which I can do against Heimerdinger. There is the Shojin build, and then there's the full AP build. To kill Dr. Mundo, because Dr. Mundo is like the biggest problem in my eyes, I think we need Shojin and AP, or we need Collector, i.e. Mortal Reminder. That's what I think we
Blade
need.
to bone. That's the way.
Shut down.
Kill him.
I think against this Heimerdinger, I'm gonna go the Collector IE build. Because like their mid's running it, the rest of their team is squishy. To me, it makes sense. .311, so I don't one-shot it yet.
Keep a weather eye out. The seas and men
Something?
betray.
Learn something!
Their bodies will choke you.
Dr. Mundo can only be... Oh, he's bot lane. I was gonna say he can only be top lane.
Double kill.
Do I look like a
Has been slain.
cruelty for all? Another!
Wow. That's the Heimerdinger goat, bro.
Youth and skill.
That's the Heimer goat. I got absolute one tap. Okay, there he used it for sure. To cover that distance, he definitely used it.
I rarely forget and never forgive.
Not one-shooting those robots with a Q is so diabolical because I don't one-shot it. I don't one-shot it at all. So it's just wasted ammo. I'd rather just shoot the Heimer. There I just need to flash.
Reborn of salt and brine.
Queuing the turrets is kind of useless if he's under your tower. If he's not playing under your tower, then you can queue. But if he is under your tower, then you want to go after what's in front of you.
Shut down.
Throat is too
Man, where's that Heimerdinger at? He apparently roamed and killed Lee.
Everyone pays. Trust.
Nice, good kill.
An ally has been slain.
That Akali is giga strong.
I lost my ship, but not my soul.
Rat cocksucker,
Boom!
bastard, disgusting.
Let's go.
Ooga booga, Gangplank. I'm so excited.
Keep it up, man. Have a nice day.
Hey! Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you. Is that Nacho? I think I saw for a moment there.
The sea
Nacho,
has
thank you for the 3, bro. I love how Heimerdinger is just like Gangplank, bro. Bard's such a bum for leaving. You see what I mean, though? I don't one-shot these towers. It's a waste of Q. Like, it's actually just a waste of Q.
my vengeance.
Thank God they actually got a kill. Good auto. I have no TP, but Heimer's gonna have TP and Dragon's up.
Deserves a knife.
Don't let him push that. Don't let her touch the wave. Heimer can't one-tap the tower. He does damage, but he can't one-tap it. In fact, if I were a betting man, I'd say he's here.
Words mean nothing. Flesh carries weight. Always watch your back.
Finally, I do some damage to these towers. Heimer does have TP. I'm a little worried.
An ally has been slain.
Heimerdinger's alive.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm glad I went this build for this game. I'm really glad I went this build for this game. This is not an easy game to play.
I found my hate in the fire.
I'm gonna go bot lane because there's less of a chance of them diving us bot with vision, whereas top lane, they could dive us any point. I can't afford to build any magic resistance in my build, and that's okay. I don't mind that. Like maybe Giga late game, I can build one piece of MR, but vast majority of this, there's not going to be any magic resistance. Mundo's up so much farm on my Lee Sin. A little scary. A little spooky. That's a very big solo kill. If she had Shadow Flame instead of a Death Cap, why the hell did she buy a Death Cap on a Akali? Wait, she just blundered her purchase. Why would you ever go Death Cap over Shadow Flame? Does she not know what her champion does? Bro, if she bought a Shadow Flame, my game was done. I was cooked here. Why didn't you rush Trinity? So this is the one game I have not done Trinity Force in the last like 50 games I've played. And the reason for that is because I have a free matchup, but also Mundo's a problem. I'll be honest, the main reason I skipped Trinity is because of Dr. Mundo. Dr. Mundo is a matchup where he is extremely tanky. And the only way you can kill him is by literally doing as much damage as possible. So I went Collector Infinity because it gives me a lot of crit very early on into the game.
I'll burn it all down.
It's very risky. The safer version of this build would be Trinity Force into Collector, into like Infinity Edge, into Mortal Reminder. That's the safe version of this build. We did not go the safe version of this build.
A slow death will be their
Solo Bolo. With this build, I'm able to do that to Akali. If I had any other build on Gangplank, I wouldn't be able to. Like, all I did was auto her with passives. If you replay that, I missed all barrels and just autoed her 3 passives. And because I have Infinity Edge and 50% crit, my passive does more damage. So, she literally could not play the game. That was pretty awesome. You just doxed the Kali as 0-2. I did. 0-2. Wait. Bloodletter's Curse Bard? Is that a cook? Is that a cook build? Alright, what am I going to go? LBR? I think what I'm going to do is Opportunity. I kind of want Opportunity here. Because do you see how like they're not tanky even a little bit? I don't know. It makes me want to do something like this and this. Oh, she's dead. Akali no R. Akali has no R for Dragon. Let's see how far they walk up. That timer checking. Okay, do you see how he took the time to check if I was here? That makes me very afraid of a potential dive. But I have Bard coming. Never mind, Bard left. I'll be able to show up to this one with my TP, but I need to be very careful. And higher elo, people like to trade objectives, and this is a perfect opportunity to do that. Okay, -1 cannon, but you get the point, dude. I'm literally... Yeah, you see? Kali was here. Just do this? No.
death
They messed up pretty badly. Do you see what I mean with this build? Do you understand now why I went this build? Like, I just made it so that I need to just one-shot people in front of me. The bad thing about this build is if the enemy's long range. That's the weakness of this build. If the enemy's long range, this is the worst build on Gangplank. Because you cannot play the game. But the enemy team has an Akali and a Dr. Mundo, which means they want to go where? They want to go in. So when they go in, that's when we punish them. Are we going tomorrow? No. How long is the flight? The flight to Korea is 15 hours long.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yes, you heard me correctly. It is 15 hours long.
I rarely forget and never.
What do you build when they're long range? Trinity into Youmu's for movement speed. Trinity into Youmu's. Do you build AP if they're long range? That's the other alternative. I go either AP Gangplank or Youmu's. Beast. There was one game I dropped on Bard with you. I had like 17 kills and was completely 1v9. I think I remember that game. Are you taking something like a Steam Deck? You want to know a little fun fact? I don't sleep on any flights ever. The last time I went to Korea, I stayed awake the whole 15 hours. And I did not have any Wi-Fi, no service. I didn't download any movies. I literally just sat there and I meditated. I was legit monk mental. And you know what? It led to results because we hit Challenger in 9 days. We hit Challenger in Korea in 9 days. From a fresh account, starting off in like silver. If I crit on that barrel that I just went to go auto, it could have been crazy.
Everyone bangs.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Raw dogging a fight is crazy. I'll be honest, it wasn't by choice. I didn't make the choice to not like download movies and stuff. Like I just did it too late. I forgot. And I know that sounds weird. It's like, how the hell do you forget about your 15-hour flight to download stuff? I just forgot. So then I just like made the most of it. The very first time